folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to help me complete my The Dark set. Yes folks, it's finally time, it's time! In the white corner we got the Preacher, and in the red corner we got the Goblin Wizard, and today they are facing off against each other. Okay, I admit it, that was a very bad impression of UFC's Bruce Buffer, but I think it was okay because I'm very enthusiastic about this set. I bought this pile of cards, and as you see, and as I mentioned in the last live stream, it's a complete set of the Dark, folks. And today we're gonna have a look at the white cards, and just so you see why I'm choosing those first. I am always looking on Scryfall when I'm completing sets, and I just scroll through the gallery, and then I know what I'm missing and I know what I still have. Yeah, that's how I approach set collecting. So we are starting with the white cards today, and then within the next couple of days, maybe a week or so, I'm gonna finish the set because yeah, this one is complete. I had a look what it would take me to complete my partial set, and if I would have bought the individual cards, I would have paid more than for just the whole set, which is ridiculous. So let's start out. Not a lot of editing today. We're just gonna look through the cards, enjoy the cards. It's late at night. I turned on the lights, and yeah, there's an angry mob outside. And we're just gonna have fun enjoying those good old The Dark cards. I wanted this for quite a while, and the whole set was pretty cheap. I will tell you at the end, once I completed the binder, what I paid for the whole set, as I always do. And I think I already mentioned it during the live stream. I'm not quite sure. I'm not secretive about it. I am always transparent when it comes to my prices. But today I just want to chat about the Dark. Yeah, look at this. This must be one of my most favorite artworks of whole Magic the Gathering, of all the Magic the Gathering cards. This intrigued me a lot back in the day. Christopher Rush, of course, the master, who is no longer with us. But yeah, I still have to, every time I hear Cosmic, I definitely have to get myself a Christopher Rush signed card, and hopefully I can get an Antiquities card. Let's see if that's a possibility someday. But cards like this I just love thoroughly. So I wanted to complete my set of the Dark for quite a while, and with the current price for the whole set, I said like, yeah, fuck it. I normally saved up for a little more expensive, for a buy that's a little more expensive, a more high-end card. Brainwash, pretty nice as well. But this one came along, and I've been hesitating for quite a while, and I just wanted to get it out of the way. That's not, doesn't sound very good, but you know what I mean. Indeed, I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity. And cards like this, folks, just look at this Cleansing by Pete Venters. It's yeah, it's different. It's awesome in my opinion, and just being able to flip through binder in a couple of days and just enjoy the whole set means a lot to me. So yeah, it's the Dark next to revised. I bought a revised starter and a couple of revised boosters when it came out, and it was available in our LGS. And the next set we had in obviously was the Dark. So I bought the Dark, quite some boosters. Dust to Dust, pretty good card actually. Dust to Dust is a card that can even get rid of artifacts when my Guardian Beast is around, because it removes them from the game and that's not destroyed. I think that would work. So I bought a couple of the Dark boosters, and I opened them, and I had a Merfolk Assassin. Merfolk, yeah, that's very Dutch and German, sorry. I had a Merfolk, look at this Exorcist, folks. I think it's not culturally accepted anymore because it says target black creature is destroyed, but I think the art in general and the flavor of the card is pretty awesome. No, so I bought a few boosters, opened them, had a Merfolk Assassin, had a War Barge, had the most awesome combo to destroy creatures, had my Psychic Elegy. That was one in one of my first The Dark boosters. We're not gonna edit it out today. No, we're just gonna keep on rambling. Fasting. I should do that. Maybe I should. Definitely recognizable as a Douglas Schuler art. Just these old school artists here, like fantastic royalty of MTG artists that worked on this set, and you can see it. I mean, the whole set, not only the Exorcist or some other high-end cards, even stuff like this from Mark Poole. I mean, look at it. Festival, not a bad card. Opponent may not declare an attack this turn. 1 white, an instant. It's like a fog, but then even without letting the attack happen. I don't think it's a bad card, not even nowadays. You can always gain a round if somebody wants to kill you with creatures only. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So the deck only has around 122 cards, a few more than my beloved Antiquities, which makes it, yeah, every card is a feast. Fire and Brimstone, Jeff A. Menges. You may have seen the video of my Antiquities artist proofs painted by Jeff A. Menges. I will link to that video at the end of this video. But cards like this make this set so unique and so fantastic. I just love it. If you don't understand the nostalgia and the coolness factor of a set like this, then just get yourself one like I did. Flip through the pages and enjoy. It's even if you're a new player, this is the same amount as 2 collector booster boxes, the whole set. So I don't care. Even like look at this painting, Holy Light. It's a real painting. It's not digitally generated art. It's real. It's cool. It's unique. I just am happy to be able to look at these cards together with you and hopefully bring you some enjoyment. Knights of Thorn have been reprinted, but very iconic as well. We have to find a nice thumbnail. I hope I can choose the right card for a good thumbnail. Christopher Rush 2. I think in general the Dark always has been, of course it always has been the weakest of the 4 Horsemen sets, but it even always has been regarded as, yeah, a bad set, not worth collecting or whatever. And that changed. Not only because it's a strong set, all out of the sudden there are some cool cards in there. Martyr's Cry probably wouldn't be allowed today anymore neither, with like somebody burnt at the stake. All white creatures are removed from the game. Players must draw. Okay. These kind of cards, those cards like this won't come back. Artwork like this will not come back. So even as a new player, I think if you enjoy art, if you enjoy flavor, if you enjoy collecting, and even if you don't enjoy collecting, I mean, it's, Miracle Worker. Not too bad. Destroy target enchantment card on a creature you control. You could get rid of all bad enchantments. And back in the day, we even used it for unstable mutation on our own creatures, which would destroy the creature eventually. Just hit a couple of times, then get rid of the unstable mutation. That worked. But even if you're a new player that doesn't really like old cards or loves old cards, has not been growing up with the old cards, if you get yourself a set like this for a very, very fair price, you have a piece of Magic the Gathering history, and I think that's a term we use quite often at the moment. Stuff like, look at the Morale by Mark Poole. The guy with the flag, whole army behind him, everybody gets +1/+1. I already see them shouting and running across the battlefield. These cards tell a story. These cards are just fucking awesome. Let's say it like it is. Oh man, I'm very enthusiastic. Next one will be the Pikeman, and we even used to play that one too. Let's get some more inner sleeves here. Yeah, the Pikeman, they give banding and first strike, or they have banding, and they give first strike to the people or people to the creatures they band with. Yeah, it was, if you didn't have anything else, the Pikemen were quite okay. The first strike always helps. First strike, I think, is very Very powerful, a very strong ability, and always good to have. Of course, the heavy hitter of the white cards in the dark, the preacher. He's up there, he's preaching, he's looking awesome. Quentin Hoover artwork. One of my favorite cards from the dark, but in general, it just looks fantastic. I think looking at this card, this for me is the dark, together with one or two others. If I see the preacher, I always know, hey, the dark has been an amazing set all along because of cards like this. Yeah, if you double sleeve, sometimes it's annoying. You have to like slide in the sleeve, otherwise it will unsleeve itself when it gets into the outer sleeve. The inner sleeve will unsleeve itself, so you have to be careful. Alright folks, we're almost there. I think the individual colors are around 20 cards each. And then we got some artifacts and some lands, of course, and 3 gold cards. Yes, folks. But for the white cards, yeah, this is one of the most unspectacular ones, the Squire. But yeah, it's part of the set. So for that, it is a little bit special in itself. Next one actually is pretty cool. If you look at the artwork here, there's a gobbo on the cross. It's not even a cross. Yeah, it's more like a standard, and they are marching him in their crusade, displaying him being like kind of crucified or nailed to the standard as a reminder for all the other goblins not to fuck with them. That's how I always imagined it. I think art like this, like I said before, nowadays wouldn't be possible. Yeah, the Witch Hunter, very, very cool card. Little nick here, but if you actually, yeah. The set itself was classified as good to near mint. Some cards are definitely near mint, and some cards are like good or better. This one, despite the little nick there, which we like fixed a bit, is still an awesome card, and for the rest looks pretty good. I had a look at all the cards before. So these are the white cards, and now there's always that little problem with double sleeving, which I experience. There's a lot of air trapped in the sleeves while you put the inner sleeved cards into the outer sleeve, and you need a sturdy surface. Then you need something heavy, and then I will show you, I think. Yeah, let's see. I think I'm going to do this on the table because I don't want to risk damaging the cards. I always press the air out a bit, and I do that by placing all the cards. Normally I place the more expensive ones in the middle just to make sure they don't get damaged, and then put them all lined up together on top of each other, and then put a heavy like boulder or deck box or something like this on here, and just gently press it down, and it will press the air out of the double sleeve. Otherwise, if you look, that's almost no air in here anymore. Otherwise, if you put them in the binder, yeah, that looks good, then at a certain point the binder will get very thick, and you don't want that, of course. So let's put in the first color of the set into the binder, and while looking at my hairy arms, I'm sorry for that, folks, I can't do anything about it. That's not how I was born, but at a certain point what I developed. I think it's always an awesome feeling to put cards into the binder and to complete a set, and as I know that set is complete, this set is complete, I definitely have that. For me, I had that with Antiquities as well, or trying to complete my unlimited set. Every time I put a card into the binder, it somehow is satisfying, and especially with a set like this that already is going. Yeah, Jonesy played with me here. I had a look at the hand and saw through the camera there was something there, like a scratch. I was like, okay, Jonesy was that. No, this is super satisfying to me. It always has been, and I'm already looking forward to the other videos, and then in the end to just flipping through the complete binder. enjoying it together with you, and yeah, indulging myself in the nostalgia of this beautiful set. Yeah, 20 cards, 9, 9, and 1. No, that's 19 cards, right? 18, 19. Yes, not 20 cards, 19 individual cards. What an odd number. They must have thought something about this. All right, this looks pretty cool. Let me think. Let me ask you what you think about the set. Are you looking forward to the next videos? Tune in soon. And yeah, do you collect the dark still? Certain cards at least? Stuff like the Preacher or Psychic Elegy or Goblin Wizard for decks or whatever. Some of them still seem kind of playable somehow. I don't know. Yeah, folks, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot to all the viewers, to all the subs, and to the Patreons and YouTube channel members, of course. It's with your support that this channel can stay independent. Yeah, fuck that up. Shit. That this channel can stay independent. I can say whatever the fuck I want here. Yes, I can even fuck up if I want to. I didn't want to, but I did. Stay healthy, folks. Stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.